the seal to this show, because sometimes I can get a little bit boring. His name is Mav, and here he comes.
No.
And it's his trainer Brad. Now Mav is a New Zealand fur seal. These guys are called fur seals because they have two layers of fur. The outside layer is the guard hair, and they have an orange insulating inside layer. Now we might get Mav to say a big hello to everybody. There as well. Now these guys collectively are known as pinnipeds, which simply means winged foot. Now those flippers, they may look awkward for getting around on land, but you're going to find these guys on big rocky cliffs and in some pretty awkward places. And they also like to demonstrate how strong they are. But they truly show what they're made for when it comes to powering through the water. Now focusing this way allows them to take a quick rest while keeping up at terrific speed, while chasing prey or getting away from predators. Now the ocean can be a pretty dangerous place, and apart from manned impact, seals need to look out for some predators. There are animals out there like killer whales, and there's something else that's a little more terrifying. Might even be one in the pool right now. The furriest shark you've ever seen. Now what you're seeing there is a natural behaviour that seals use to cool down. Those big fur coats are very good at keeping the heat in, but it's those naked, hairless flippers that let the heat out. And that's right, Mav, any flipper will do at his best side. Well, the wind's coming. Now that was Mav's part of the show. How'd Mav go this afternoon? He's a pretty funky guy. Thank you very much. We're going to be joined out by Steve and someone who's just a little bit different.
Thank you very much, Jose. Well, I am out here with, as he said, a very different looking seal. This here is Mitchie, and Mitchie is a Californian sea lion. So being a Californian sea lion, Mitchie has one trait that no other seal species in the world has. What's that, Mitchie? It's his American accent. Like my jokes? Not really? Well, Mitchie being a Californian sea lion, he's found up in the west coast of the United States. However, he was actually born and bred at a zoo in Germany, so he's quite a well-travelled seal, this one. Well, just a moment ago, Maddie was showing off his shark impersonation. But when they're not looking out for predators, seals actually make pretty good hunters themselves. Though they have strong, sharp teeth, they prefer to swallow their fish whole and head first. That way spines and scales don't get stuck in their throat, and they can fill up fast. Now Mitchie here has a diet of up to 10 kilos of fish a day. And while he doesn't use those teeth of his for chewing, he does still have a great set of them, and expect that he has a lovely smile. Very handsome Mitchie. And with all that seafood in his diet, he's got some pretty bad breath to go with him as well. How's your breath, Mitchie? Absolutely terrible. But jokes aside, seals are actually very clean animals, and they do like to keep themselves well groomed. That's easy for them to do, as they simply use those claws or nails on their hind flipper. This built-in hairbrush will reach almost every part of their body. Good boy, Mitchie, very nice. Those softer front flippers of theirs come in handy as well. They don't have any claws or nails in those, which means that they make the perfect face washer. Good boy, Mitchie. Well, now that Mitchie's looking a little more presentable, I'm going to send him across the front to get a bit closer to you. But when he gets there, I want you to pay particular attention to his whiskers. And I'll get Mitchie to show you just how much control he has over them. So over you go, Mitchie. And for this next bit, I need everybody's help. So on the count of three, make sure you keep the eyes on the end of Mitchie's nose there. But on the count of three, everybody shout out whiskers. 1, 2, 3. Whiskers! Good boy, Mitchie. Well, each whisker has tiny sensitive nerve fibers that assist with a sense of touch. And this is what helps seals find their way through dark and murky water to track down fish. Now they aren't being straight fish in the pool here, so the best way to show you the use of those whiskers is by getting Mitchie to do a behaviour that's not exactly natural, but it is very, very impressive. And I'm going to get Mitchie to balance this ball for you all. And when he does so, watch how his whiskers wrap up either side of it. And they're not actually holding it then, they're simply detecting which way it falls, and then he compensates with his flexible neck and spine to keep it up on top. Now this is a very difficult behaviour, made no easier by this whisk, so if Mitchie makes it all the way up onto the wall, I think everyone should go crazy for him. Let's see how he goes. Pretty good so far. Over 1 million different species, and they all live in a very unique balance. Mitchie's got some unique balancing through there. Very well done. But if we upset that balance too much, the damage may be irreversible. No matter how good seals are at finding their food, they may simply not be able to survive. Seals are well equipped with those whiskers, terrific hearing and sharp vision. They can also hold their breath for a lot longer than we can. So you might assume that it's easy for them to find a meal out there in the wild. Now Mitchie's come on down the front, he's going to take a quick look in our pool. Anything down there? No. And unfortunately that's becoming more the case for Mitchie's wild cousins as well. You see, our oceans are being overfished, and many of our large fish stocks may have already disappeared for good. It's getting a lot harder for Mitchie's wild counterparts to find their next meal. Seals are clever animals though, and they're coming up with more ingenious ways of finding food. Some seals, for example, have taken to following fishing boats and stealing food from fishing lines and nets. So Mitchie's headed out the back there, and he's come back with absolutely nothing. So Mitchie is going to try that one more time, because hopefully there's a piece of netting out the back there. I'm pretty sure it's there, because I saw Brad out the back. I think Mitchie might be getting a little bit confused about what he's doing. So this time Mitchie's found it. He's going to show us all what a seal's likely to do with a net when they find it out there in the wild. Because a piece of an item such as a net is an open invitation to play for an animal such as a seal. What are you doing, Mitchie? Absolutely nothing. Mitchie's done. He's headed off stage. Anyone want to take a seal home? I eat a lot of seafood. You'll see how you go. Now, Mitchie, I'll get you to grab that net for me, please. No? Well, this demonstration isn't going all that well at all. Want to grab it, buddy? We'll give you one more chance at that. Absolutely nothing. Well, guys, I think that does Mitchie's part of the show for today. You're going to come back up here and at least wave goodbye to everybody?